With great joy, I welcome you to another beautiful episode of Talk to Be. It's Talk to Be, baby. Gay, gay. I am always excited whenever I'm coming here because I know I'm coming to meet my people, my family, and I'm sure you're happy to have me here. Yes, it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a beautiful day today. How are you doing? How's been your day? How is your day going to be? I know some of you're in the morning, some of us in the evening. You're watching me across the globe. Thank God for the grace and thank God for internet. I am Dr. Biola Adebayo. On this episode of Talk to Be, I have a brother, a colleague, a friend in the house. You're going to have fun today. You have not seen him like that before, but today is going to be very, very special. But before then, please note that all views and opinions expressed on this show are solely that of my guest. They are not of me, neither are they of Talk to Be. Right? Before I introduce my guest, let me go for a short break. And when I'm back, I'll introduce my guest. So, stay tuned. I'll be right back.
Talk to Be. Share your experience.
Thank you for staying tuned. In case you're just joining, you're watching Talk to Be. Yes, I'm so excited about this episode. Because of my guest. I have my brother, my friend, my playmate, actually, one of the very few guys that I'm very, very comfortable with. He has a lot of shoko in his head, very gentle with a lot of squishies, you know, a touch of
Sprinkle
a very cool guy with a sprinkle of dangbana shoko.
But you know, people don't believe this part actually.
Don't worry. I'm still talking, you know. So don't worry if I'm not too professional with this episode, kind of. Just bear with me. You know that happens once in a while. He's my very good friend and he's married to my friend, my sister, with another kind of shoko in her head too. You know what he said? And with my babies as well. So it's going to be a very, very friendly interview. We're just gonna let it go. So join me as a welcome. My favorite, I call him Brother Rasaki. You know, but join me as a welcome, Mr. Rotimi Salami. Don't do any.
It was the emphasis for me.
No, they don't know. They don't know it. I want them to know it.
Most people don't know that.
Oh, Timmy. Okay, so I'll tell you a short story. I'd wanted him to come on the show for a long time. I would ask him, say, let me check my schedule. Be this time. Say, okay, no, don't worry, another time. So we have been on this for more than a year, for almost 2 years, I think.
Oh, that's
yes,
true,
yeah.
Ever since you started,
yes, it was one of the few people that wanted him to come early because I feel that Shebi is my friend.
family,
He should
yeah.
be able to, you know. But unfortunately, there will always be one thing or the other. I'm sorry, this time I'm sorry. And then recently he just called me and say, I think this is long overdue.
Exactly.
When it's your next record? And I said, I'm back in different, you know, and then we fixed it. And here he is. I've had to delay him for a while. I'm sorry for the delay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
All for you, darling.
Yes, I would like to especially appreciate you. I know how busy you are. I know how busy we are in Lagos with work as an actor. I know how busy you are. So this means a lot to me. Aside our friendship, aside our relationship, I don't take it for granted. Thank you so much.
And thanks for having me too.
You're welcome. All right, so let's go there. Beyond what people know, beyond what they see on screen, who is Rotimi Salami? It's going to be in two ways. Who are you, Gangan? And deal with with everything here, the Dangbana Shoko side. And then, how was growing up like for you?
Okay, first,
Yeah.
I'll first of all say, Biola Adebayo, thank you for all you do.
You're welcome.
To be honest.
Okay, sorry. Before I go there, I'm so sorry I had to cut this short. Rotimi is actually one of the greatest supporter of Talk to Be. I'm telling you, this guy supports me in every in when it comes to Talk to Be, and he sees that there's this person you're trying to help, especially if he's a colleague. Even if he's not a colleague, he's there asking, so how is it going? How's it been? Have you done this? Let me send it to me. Let me post on my page. Send it to me. Rotimi, I don't get that all the time. And I forgot to mention that. Thank you for being so supportive. It means so much to me. I'm sure you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. So please go ahead.
So, yeah, like I said, I mean, I'm meant to roll drums for you, for all you've done. And of course, how I appreciate what you do. A lot of us really want to do things like this. We do, in our only way. Yeah. I do a whole lot, that I don't bring on social media. So when I see other people who can do it publicly, it's an avenue to encourage others to keep doing, because I can't help the whole world. You can't help the whole world. Yeah. But the ones you can, I'll definitely do. And encourage others to do more. So God bless you. May God continue to strengthen you, and keep giving life. Thank you. I know you're not God, but you're a messenger, and may God continue to strengthen you.
Amen.
So back to who Rotimi Salami is.
Yes. Ooh.
Okay. We all know my name is Rotimi Salami. I'm a Lagosian. Which one is it? Okay, my name is Rotimi Abdulrazak Salami.
Yo.
Yeah. And I know a lot of people do not even know I'm a Muslim.
Yes. I was about to say that. I hope you know that they don't know you're a Muslim. That's why I tell them. So when I say Brother Saki, is he a Muslim?
I was observing Salat one early morning on set, and the PM just barged into my room because he's been into the room before, and he didn't know I was about praying, and he just saw me on the prayer mat. I could see how he was transfixed. Like, okay. So I read the mode. Of course, I finished my prayers, and he later something like, so he went outside and was like, she Muslim, no Rotimi. She Muslim, but I mean, Alhamdulillah,
Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen.
For all your done. Yeah. So yeah, I'm a Lagosian. I'm a graduate of.
Where are you from in Lagos?
Ekwetedo.
Okay.
My mom is actually from Yoruba. My dad is from Ekwetedo, so Agboli Alayaki to be precise.
Wow.
For those that know.
But your family members will now start sending message.
I swear.
Okay.
Yeah, so I studied sociology from Lagos State University, BSc. I did a bit of filming in New York Film Academy. What else do you need to know about me? Of course, married to beautiful Abuki with two beautiful kids. A lot of people be like, why are you calling her Aboki? Aboki means my friend.
Friend, yes.
So that's why I call her Aboki.
Aboki is our friend.
Yeah. My nigga.
Yeah.
My
our nigga.
Our
nigga.
The only person that can marry Rotimi Salami, actually.
They don't know.
Yeah, they don't know.
You have to tell them. That's the only woman that can deal with this shoko. Actually. I'm telling you, won't know.
I feel blessed. Actually.
I know, right?
God bless her. So what else you want to know about me?
So how did you grow up?
I grew up in Ajangbadi, Ojo local government. I was born in Surulere, but my dad moved to Ajangbadi at a very tender age, So I would say all my life I spent in Ajangbadi. And the Rotimi Salami, today is a full-blown Ajangbadi breed. Someone saw me sometimes be like, I think you live in the UK. I said,
How?
From where to where? No, don't even go there. Be like, because of the way you speak, Baba, forget. Now, because I say those days, one situation be say if you want toast woman, they go say they speak bad English. Now, artists have speak English. Not be say,
But now,
yes, basically that's the truth. But guess what? I mean, it's helpful today, and. Kudos to everyone who grew up where I grew up from and still try to do something for themselves and make something out of where they came from. And before I forget, I I also want to give back to Ajangbadi. So I'm working on a project at the moment is called Project Make a Star. Make a Star. And our first movie will be titled Ojo Breed. So
Or
watch
jaw
out.
breed.
Or jaw breed,
Yeah,
so.
lofa. Me, I want to do Mushin breed. Why?
So where I'll be using, I mean, both cast and crew, 80 to 25% from, of people in that environs, so.
Like, who are your stars from that area?
I'll start from that area,
In
to be honest.
music and in
Okay, we
movies.
have okay. If we say Ojo, Mercy Johnson is from Yanosach, so you can actually say
yes,
you
it's
can
still Ojo.
yeah, we can talk about Mercy Johnson being from that axis. What's her name? This girl that's doing very well on YouTube now. What's that? This pretty lady. Why do I forget her name? This pretty lady, what's her name?
You remember?
I'll remember later. Yeah, she's also from that axis. What else? We have Akporo. He's a comedian, it's from that axis too. Who else? There are a few of them like that too in that axis. But the truth is, we'll try to reach out to them if they're available. If not, we'll get our regular stars to merge up with these people. But I just feel that it's not everyone who would have the kind of push that I had and the kind of grace that I carry. I suffer. Like you didn't just come. Like, you didn't just come on a platter. But I felt like, okay, fine. If I could do it, leaving my house from my house to Surulere, Ajangbadi to Surulere, because most of the time we have our auditions around Surulere back then.
That's right.
So Ajangbadi to Surulere for.
When did you start this journey?
2005 precisely.
So that's like 20 years ago.
Yeah, 2005 precisely, and I got my breakthrough 2017.
That's like 12 years
Man, it was it was a lot of struggle actually, and it wasn't easy.
So how was that for you?
That was tough. I had days that I do not have transport, and I have to beg for transportation to go for auditions. There is this bros at Okoko bus stop. God bless you, Brother Ike, if you're watching this. But Ike would always give me 15 naira, 100 naira. He was so much in support of my dream, to become a great actor. So even when he hasn't made sales, he'll be like, he could even go to the next shop and get me like 100 naira, like to support my transportation back then. So a lot of times when I want to get into buses, I had to study the conductor's faces. Like Ojuelele, Eleyi ò ní gbà, abeg. And when I realized that, okay, because we have so many challenges in Nigeria, so it's very difficult for you to see the ones that Oju wole. So at some point I have to make up my mind, summon courage and be like, okay, this one I won't go beg passenger. I will get on the bus and God, I'll have to start looking at, okay, shall I talk to the person on my right or the person on my left? And to all those passengers who don't know me, co-passengers who don't know me, we support my transport fare. God bless you all. God bless you. A lot of people. And I had a friend back then too. He's still my friend. He's still my best friend till date. Oloyede Ebini, we finished from community secondary school together. I just know one thing for sure. Because, okay, let me tell you how I jumped the buses. From my house at Church bus stop, I take a bus to Okoko. Now, if I could get like 5 naira to get to Okoko from Ajangbadi, I stop by at Brother Ike's place. He will support me with like sometimes 15 naira, 100 naira, or 200 naira, And if that could get me to Vokes, most of the times when going, I don't really stop at Vokes because that my friend stays at Vokes. But if I know that what I got from Brother Ike would not take me beyond Vokes, instead of me taking mile 2 straight, I had to highlight at Vokes, then meet my guy because he was working with a transporting company then. I know once I get to his place, if I'm hungry or whatever it is, and to everybody at Vokes era, man, not so much. I don't get hungry when I get to that place. Personally, I used to be a very shy person. Now, industry, bring out the joke, So I get it. I don't talk. I see raw talent. I see very funny people. When I get to Vokes, then I feel like whatever troubles I have, I drop it because I watch how happy people are around there, despite that they do not have so much in that community. But everybody, loves themselves. They give. Even when I don't get to see my friend, and I get to see any other person, either Raska, Felolo, or Jogon, lots of them, John. I could talk to them like, Baba, man, Molo for the show, and I do not have transport. And they will look for the money, they will give it to me, like, just go. And when I get to NCAC most of the time, I find it very difficult to ask, my fellow actors, to support my transportation, because the only time I ever tried, the guy looked at me. I don't know what is that special thing about me that makes people think that I'm a body, or I don't know.
Maybe your look.
Maybe my look. I'm like, why? And okay, help me with transportation. I'm like, you wrote to me. You don't get money. Like, I don't have. Please support me. They were like, I beg. Which of you don't get money? I beg. And like joke.
They won't give you.
They won't give me because they felt like I had. And maybe it was because my mother raised us in a certain way. I mean, big shout out to my mom. Yeah?
Your mom, my friend. Maybe I'll post his mom's picture. Very beautiful man. Don't tell anybody I told you.
But I'm finer than her now.
Well, get out. Sorry.
I'm not saying I'm not go agree, but anyways, I don't know.
Who is deceiving you? You need to. Okay, don't worry. I will post that picture.
We'll fine. You don't understand. I will find no saying fine. You don't understand.
Rotimi, what are you feeling like? This is an interview.
I'll be fine, boy.
Behave yourself.
Okay, one of the Nollywood's finest. Oh yeah.
That don't talk about now.
Oh.
Rotimi, this is an interview. Please behave.
Okay.
This is not location.
So my mother raised me with contentment. And if while we were young, if she raised us in a way whereby if you're eating turkey or eating chicken, name it, and I'm drinking gari, the way I would drink my gari, you go to stretch your neck from that place like, no, it can't be just gari. Like this guy, there's something inside this gari that Rotimi is drinking. So no matter what you have, and that's applicable to my life today. Nothing freaks me. Money, properties, beauty, just name it. Nothing freaks me, to be honest.
Yeah.
And alhamdulillah, I was raised in that way. So she would always say something that no matter how hungry you are, to me, make sure you go out looking good. So maybe because I dress clean, I don't want to assume that I look good back then, but I ensure that. You see those my okrika. If I say we buy okrika pastor this life, Rotimi. Ajangba is closer to Katangwa. Okay, it's not too close to Katangwa, but people buy from Katangwa, Okoko bus stop. I dey stand for Okoko bus stop. They go pick my bend and select. I can't carry and go give who go help me shape am. You go can't defeated for my body. Now even those where they wear designers, then they ask me like, where do you get your clothes from? I got them, no. There's a place that we call Vespa. That is where we pick our okrika shoes. Till date, I'm not fascinated with designers. Do you know what I think? Yeah, if it has no name and I wear it, it becomes a brand.
That's right. I'm the brand.
So no matter how cheap you think it is, when I wear it, it feels like
it's rich.
That kind of thing.
Fine.
So I don't struggle to want to compete.
That's right.
I compete basically with myself. I check what I do every year, like, okay, what did I achieve last year? What am I meant to do next and all that, So the journey has not been smooth, but because of the mindset that my mother had imbibed in us, trust me, that will take you anywhere around the world and you'll survive. Just put a lot of work in your hustle, put on the work. And I read something somewhere that if you want to be super successful in life, don't think of just, getting a job for yourself. Think of solving people's problem. And one of the things you are doing, think of solving people's problem. And somehow somehow you're wealthy.
You are.
Yeah.
I am.
So I see it to be that every struggle I've been through before getting here is just what every other person too will go through in their life. People have war stories.
Yeah.
Now it's rather unfortunate that maybe because I'm talking to you, I can't really say, remember days that I really suffered so much. I did suffer, I know. Because let me make you laugh. And I'm gonna make it short. They don't almost collect slippers on my leg before. And I started praying to God. I didn't have complete transport.
Wow.
I took a job to the studio because while I was struggling as an actor, I had several challenges. My baby face was a major setback then, and my small stature. They'll be like, "Yeah, he's good, but it looks too small for the character." It looks too young. At some point, I started rubbing Igbo and cream. Maybe I'll grow beards. It was that bad. At some point, I was thinking maybe if I had pimples on my face, it would make me look matured. Yes, it was that bad. I was not trying to look for pimples. Yes.
Pimples.
At some point in my life, I started with the English, sector, and I had to. I was looking for an English name or an Igbo name to add to my name because those early stage, I was like,
Sam, you will not use Salami.
I said now you go abbreviate Sam.
A lot of people did that.
Because of course so there's this particular day that very day they wanted to collect my slippers. I took a job to the studio because I was also trying to produce back then. This hustle has taught me a lot of things. I didn't start to want to become a filmmaker or know anything to do about technical parts of the film. I just wanted to be an actor, fine boy actor, basically, But when I got into the field, I realized that it wasn't that easy, and I told myself because I love this, I needed to spread my tentacles, and I do not know why. I begged a lot of people to be their PA back then. Like, let me just be your PA. Let me just come out with you. But nobody was going to accept me.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
Till date, I still do not have answers for those things. But the only thing I can...
who did you want to be their PA then?
Random people. I get an opportunity to talk to you. Let me be your PA. I can't even remember them. But if I get an opportunity to see you, I'm like, let me be your PA. In fact, for productions, at some point, I've done every other thing in film. Like, I've been a PA on set. I've been a props guy on set. I've been a set man. I've been a costumier. I've done a bit of makeup. I handle camera, actually. I edit.
Wow.
Yes. So I can call myself a filmmaker. I didn't particularly learn it anywhere. I learned from observing what people do.
That's
right. Editing, that wasn't too easy for me to just observe. I had to ask questions like, okay, how about this, how about that? But I did a bit of directing course at Del York when it was in Nigeria. That was 2010. Though I no finish because I couldn't complete my $500. Then it was $500.
Wow.
So I don't get certificates. In
case they want to ask you,
I don't get certificates, but I had training, and that period that was the time I did. I was the props and set guy on Alan Poser, the first cinema job that screened at Leisure More in Surulere back then, produced and directed by Charles Novia.
Oh, okay.
I came for an audition as an actor, and it was like, okay, what else do you do? I'm like, okay, I'm into this. Okay, you do a props and set guy now. So okay, no problem.
Wow.
So
just like that.
It just needed me to prove myself that I could do it. And one thing happened on that set. I wasn't supposed to be an actor. Okay. Sorry, my stories are scattered.
It's okay.
Let me start from the first time I felt very important or most important in my life. The very first time ever was that same 2010 or 2011 when they premiered Alan Poser. What actually happened? I was a props and set guy on the job. Now, there was this comedian back then, Emeka Smith. Emeka Smith was meant to come play one scene, like a therapy session. and we're clients.
Yeah.
So he was meant to return from America that very particular day, and that day happens to be the last day of shoot.
Okay.
But I guess maybe there was a delay with his flight or something, or change of tickets, so he couldn't make it.
No.
Then Charles Novia was like, Rotimi, should you be actor too? Because as at that time, despite how long I done this, it's 2005, they don't even know, say, the actors like Osi KJ, Lala, Belinda, what was this other guy's name? But four of those guys, they didn't even know I was an actor. The only thing I knew they were saying on that set was that I just like this proper planted guy. The guy, they always did clean. He always did neat. I just they face my thing. They do I'm straight, man. So Charles was like, Rotimi, come on, take this scene since this guy is not around. I went through the script, and long story short, after that scene, Osi and others were like, but this props guy, you're good though. You sabi oh. Okay. That went. On the day of the premiere, I came in when the movie already started. And when it got to the part where they were going to show my scene, I also invited a friend of mine, Jessica, Blessing Nze, Stan Nze's wife.
Oh,
I'll call her Jessica Obasi. We know they put Blessing that time, but Blessing don't follow.
Okay.
So I invited her for the premiere that day. More like, miss if I did one film now, my friends will come, and I couldn't see that my one scene.
Blessing, I'm inviting you next. You're saying this, so know that.
I did not watch that my one scene. The only thing I remembered was when I brought, when I led Jessica in, I just saw Wale Ojo just held me like, correct.
That's only for you.
He just held me like, correct. It was dark in there. Now, I did not see that my scene. So I didn't even know what it looked like. So when we came out, and they started interviewing, the lead actors and all, Uncle Fred Amata now saw me. He now screamed, "One scene bomb! One scene bomb!" The next thing, the entire crowd there just looked at my direction. So now I did not understand what actually happened.
Yeah.
So the likes of Uncle Norbert Young, those guys, those veterans, they were like, good one. They were giving me a handshake. Wale Ojo now said, sexual healing. Now there was a particular line, that I said I had to do with sexual healing. Guess what? The entire media team that were interviewing others all turned to me. And they were like, let's have you. At some point, they were rushing to leave some of the main faces that we're talking to, and they all wanted to talk to me. And on top of my head, like, what is this? What is this? I wore one shine suit that day. I think it was saying but I thought I saw that suit. I had one dreads to on. My entire face they shine. The suit self they shine. everything they shine. The hair too. I don't put cocoa sheen. They shine too. And everybody's, all the media houses, interview me like, I want to have you next. And for the very first time in my life, after so many years of struggling, and it was almost looking like, I quitted like almost 3 times though. I just told myself that, okay, could this be a sign? Now, the funniest part of this.
What year was this?
This was 2010 stroke 2011. We shot 2010. So I think it was 2011.
All right, please go ahead.
And after all the paparazzi, me feeling special, I went there with a friend of mine, Kobe Broson, and everybody, parted. They went into their cars and they drove off. Only me and Starboy and my guy. And I said, guy, okay, leisure mode don't dry now. Baba, let's start to trek. Because there were no buses at that time. It was like 212. So there were no buses from Body Thomas to Doing bus stop. So we had to trek. The next thing, I come on my shine suit.
But
Hang
I
on.
did.
And, Starboy begin the trek. So we trekked up to doing bus stop. We got a bus, to Jangbati. We're just gisting about the
Your
experience.
friend must be very proud of you.
Oh, he was. He's still proud of me. Kobe Bros, he's still proud of me. I remember those days more because they consolidated me. I was the those days are the days that mended, most of my suffering days. Those little moments, mended those, made me forget most of the things I passed through. I did pass through a lot. I mean, that's all I can say. I suffer. I suffer, to be honest. I suffer.
You suffered growing up or getting here? Are you talking about the suffering
getting
in the industry?
here, actually? Getting here. Well, I'm not, man. I mean, I wasn't born with a silver spoon either.
Yeah.
But my parents have been very supportive, especially my mom. My dad actually wanted me to be a lawyer. Well, I mean, I did diploma in law. In fact, I crossed to full-time law. When I was in 300 level, I had to quit because I wanted to focus on film. So I had to switch to a part-time.
300 level?
Yes. Lasso. So because I wanted to focus on school. On acting. I wanted to focus on it. And I realized that as a law student, there you can't merge both.
That's right.
While in school, So I told myself, man, I would have to let one, slide. So I parted away with it.
Your parents' take on that?
Now, my dad did not know on time. My dad was thinking that his son was going to come out a lawyer. Yes. It was just my mom that I told that, see, I don't know. I want to choose a course that would give me time to go for my acting and all that. So, so that's why I wanted to go for political science, but they do not have political science in LASUS at that time for part-time.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, what's like the closest for me? Then sociology. Now, God bless that moment I chose sociology because that made me found myself the most. I used to be an introvert, like more of an introvert. You can still tell, like, I used to be more of an introvert, but I would say sociology helped me also with acting. It works intertwined.
Yeah.
It works intertwined, it made me discover myself a lot. Like, I can be this, I can be that, And mind you, the first 2008 when I had to quit, when something happened and I quitted, that okay, fine, no more acting. That was when I had my best results in school. All 4s and 5, in 300 level. Because I used to think that I'm on Lodo. I used to think like that, that I'm on Lodo because my dad was a street person while growing up, so he affected me a bit. I don't do most of the things that guys do while growing up, like going out to play football.
What do you mean a street person?
Okay, should I say he's a principled man? My papa wicked that time. My papa wicked. My papa wicked. Yeah, I was strict. Yeah, and but guess what? God bless him.
Amen.
For being strict. Because those are the things that shaped the Rotimi that I am today, that I also love. And a lot of people want to emulate or want to be like,
right.
So
right.
yeah. So somehow it does have an effect on me. I didn't get my confidence until I became a celebrity. Yeah. So I'll say my life, somehow God was just using something to elevate me at some point. I grew up with so much inferiority complex.
Why? What was he doing?
He was doing the best he understood. As a father,
yeah,
like he was really strict. You see, when you're raising kids, rather, you can't beat them or flog them at every slightest thing that they do. So, but how our parents were back then. A lot of them felt like flogging you, spanking you, punishing you would shape you into becoming a better person, not knowing that sometimes it kills the you in you. And you're almost going to become a shadow of yourself. And that's what I would tell every parent right now. Allow your kids to be expressive. Allow them to be expressive. if you don't allow them to be expressive, man, I don't know. Lucky me. Some children, they lost their parts in the process. But thank God for my mom. My dad was my mother too was fire because she was 100% principal too. But she's always when my dad flogs, beats you, she'll be the one to punish you still, but let you know that okay, he did this for a reason. He did that for a reason. If you also make this adjustment, this will work for you. So my mom became my best friend. I can still call her my best friend. She's my buddy. Okay, the funniest thing. This one I won't talk. So there was a time before I got married. Of course, my mother doesn't live in the country. And the next thing, she sent some stuff to me. And when I opened a particular package, guess what I saw in that thing?
What?
Condoms.
My money, mama.
And
she was just being realistic.
She was like, and I was like, mommy, look at you saying the condoms to me. Show them my protect her. They might protect her, So she's my booty. She's my booty. You get, even before I got married, she'd be like, guy, we should have girlfriends. Yeah, I have options. Not like I get one girlfriend. No, I have options.
What?
Yes.
What?
But the moment I got married, she was like, nigga, you're married now.
That's it.
So, no more, no less. This woman you're facing. And God bless my mother.
God bless her.
Yeah. God bless my wife.
God bless her.
God bless the women in my life.
Yeah, God bless her.
If you're a woman, you're watching me right now and you love me, man, I love you. I love you. I love you.
And our bliss. Our beautiful bliss.
That one, don't they be like in my mouth?
Obviously.
She go, they scold me. She'll be like, so why did you have to? The question, and in fact, sometimes the mother would just be like, I have top of my head is like, but guess what? You cannot just get you can't do jack. There was a day something happened one day, and I was angry at my wife, and I expressed it. The next thing she came to me with tears in her eyes, just because she sees I had a strong face, and she was like, "Daddy, why?" I was like, "Your mother upset me." It's even not that.
Ooh.
Hey, she began crying. Say, hey, Chineke. Hey, God, and that was like the beginning to the end of me, getting mad. In presence of my kids. Even in their absence, I now try to control it. Like, okay, because if they hear my voice, I wouldn't want that for them. So, we know. It's a lot, actually. It's a lot.
We know.
It's a lot, So, yeah. So, basically, in all, the journey hasn't been smooth. But, alhamdulillah.
Thank God.
Everything I went through shaped me today.
Yes.
You understand? So, for everyone who has rejected me, thank you still.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're here now, right?
And whenever I reach, where would they go?
Of course. Oh, no. You're just about to start. You have not started yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on. What year did you get married?
2015.
2015.
Yeah.
That's like 10 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so this young man has been 10 years a married man. Oh, he's been married for 10 years. Let me just put it straight. 10 years. I'm sure thank God for social media, a lot of people didn't know you were married. They used to think that he has these children. He's young. Mokwaruboni Baba. By the way, Rotimi is in his 40s. When was I know you're November. When was your 40th birthday? 2 years ago. So you see that he's Baba before. People would have known my age if not for Orwell and my wife. Yes.
Those two witches in my life said, Baba, we will post your age. I mean, like, you don't have to. Come on. Like, honestly, you don't have to. Because, in the Yoruba industry, people are very keen with, this age thinking and all that. But I mean, me coming from English, nobody.
Yeah,
I go call
nobody
Jim Mike,
cares.
Jim Mike. I guess I go address him as bros.
Bros.
You understand? So a lot of younger colleagues, address me by my name.
Yes.
I don't get upset. I can't even get upset. Tomorrow I won't get upset. The most important thing is
my home?
don't disrespect me.
Yeah.
You understand? And I will not disrespect you.
That's right.
Either, so I'm not so keen. So when Orwell and my wife posted my age, so I mean, that was when a lot of people, some of our colleagues that, younger, they'll be not naturally, some of them will be like, Rotimi, Mr. I'm like, oh, come on, stop it. So some of them don't even know how to best address me. Feel free to call me Rotimi. Let's not just disrespect ourselves.
That's right.
Basically.
So they didn't know, we've about to post your pictures, and a few people will call me to say that Tani, he's married though. He's Zimbabwe. If I can, Zimbabwe, like also he's so cute. He's kiniko. I said he's married with kids. Kids. God, okay, so this is his page. This is his wife's page, and some of them will come to me. But he looks very young. At
the point, the earliest days of my, launch into Yoruba movies, when stardom started creeping in, my wife said to me, guys, stop posting me. You don't need to post us. I said, why? He said, you have lots of female fans. And don't you think that they seen you post to me? Some of them might want to withdraw. And I'd be like, I don't care. They'll get used to it.
Yeah.
Basically, they'll get used to it. Reason being that I started posting my family, before I became
this popular.
This popular. So why should I stop because I became popular? No, I can't do that. If you're going to bless me, you will still bless me.
That's right.
I mean, for me, I don't see that. In fact, it's even best for me to let you know my status.
Yes.
So when you're coming at me, you know what you're coming with. But you see all these women, they're the vex. Women get mine.
They don't care.
They don't send you.
Wow.
I bet man are not sent. Man are still continue. They're not send in the sense that the truth is, when you have a product and opposite sex do not appreciate it, that means say the products or they do well. You know what I mean? So if my female fans stop loving me, good.
No, they can't.
Markets no go sell again.
No, they can't.
You don't understand. The only thing, and I personally, of course, I've had loads of approach, and it didn't just start today for me. Having women flock around me in my life. It's not because I'm an actor. This is how I have been.
Yes.
So even knowing that from way back also helped me to plan ahead for the kind of.
But you won't know, King. That joke so you don't come. Oh, he's this.
The funniest thing.
This guy.
I'm still
he doesn't have composure. He doesn't have. He's everywhere doing blah blah. Oh, I'm sorry. I said it from the beginning. This guy doesn't have anything. So it's just normal for an average girl to like your person. Sometimes it doesn't even mean they want to do anything with you.
Sure.
But because of your person, you don't overcarry yourself. You're there like you are in the mud. Do you understand? So Rotimi is someone like that. So I understand what he's saying. However, you choose to carry yourself. The women that will come for you would come for you. The ones that will respect boundaries would do that. And the ones that know who you are and what you want. And thank God for the kind of woman that you have as well. She's very, very reasonable. And she's understanding. Don't just take her for granted. And I know you don't do that. So,
when I was praying to God for a wife, I prayed that I marry a woman like my wife. And God answered that prayer.
Ooh, I love that. All right, so let's go to let's go to her
Did
a
I say
little bit.
marry a woman like my wife? Or marry
Your mom.
that was that what I said?
Yes. I thought you wanted, yes, you said marry a
A
woman,
woman
like
my
my
mom.
wife.
No.
Marry
No.
a woman like your mother.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I was praying to God, I prayed to God that I wanted to marry a woman like my mother. And God answered my prayer.
Oh, so Aboki is just like your mother.
Actually.
Wow. God bless her.
They have.
No, for Aboki, I know. But you know your mom is my own friend, so I don't know. That.
Yeah, the two of them. So say it as it is. The both of them are.
But Rotimi, you yourself, you know too well now. Sorry. Well, I'm sorry. Emma Binulin. He's saying they have Dagba. If you know Rotimi, he does that.
Well, you see, the thing is, they will not believe you.
They will believe me because they know I don't lie. So me, I'm casting you.
But
believe
me, I will not lie about myself.
Okay.
I'm a very reserved, gentle, easygoing guy.
Anyway, easygoing. I agree.
Yeah.
Anyway,
gentle guy.
you say it's okay.
You know why? You know why I am the way I am. Because even before I became a celebrity, I've always told myself that I always want anything I will do that'll make me lose myself. I don't want.
Yeah,
you know, I understand that the kind of job we do, we need lots of steez.
You need to package yourself.
Package yourself. You understand, and you would see me be anyhow scatter in the mud with the people I'm very comfortable with.
Yes.
Now I'll tell you that about 85% of the people that know me would naturally say, because
they don't know you.
Because they don't know me. So a lot of people are going to be shocked by this, that you're saying that. I am telling you.
No, with your friends. I'm a different person. With your friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
so I feel that to a large extent, that has also helped my career. Because I would say something publicly today. When I got my first major award in 2017 at as best actor in a supporting role at AMVC. After that, it was shocking that, I started getting calls for Yoruba scripts. And I was like, God.
Was the movie a Yoruba movie?
No, it wasn't. English. Just Not Married, produced by Judith Aldo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Judith. Oh,
yeah.
wow.
So that gave me my very first award. In fact, AMVC was not my very first award. My very first award was Born as most promising actor. And 3 months after I got, I got AMVC.
Big boy.
So it was a major thing for me, for my career. It was like a new beginning for my career back then. Yeah. A couple of people who saw that then, knew I shed tears, and that was because, it's a long time coming.
Yes.
It's a long time coming. And God also used the Yoruba industry to answer my prayer.
Yes.
Because I was shocked that I started getting scripts, from the Yoruba sector. And I was like, how are these people that thought they know they pay? Hey, I want to survive. I had too many things, going on for me back then, thinking that, do you think this Yoruba film is going to, be the best place for you to be? Because if you ask me, a year before that time, that if I was ever going to feature in language films, I will tell you Yoruba film, God forbid.
Ooh,
yes.
Wow.
But God, you get the way God to do anything. God does like, look at this. You will be saying, Nadia, I want to turn you to a star. Yeah, you didn't say, So my mom, particularly, would always say to me, she Yoruba film now. Act Yoruba movies. She knows I do not like Yoruba movies. She knows I don't like Yoruba films back then.
Wow.
If it's not comedy, I'm not going to watch it. Yeah. So when she now said, do Yoruba film, I'm like, okay. So for whatever reason, Uncle Boyega, Sound Image.
Okay, Sound Image.
Just called me and said, Rotimi.
He's also a supporter. God bless you.
Yeah. It was like, Rotimi, because I produced a film back then. I went to the cinema. Omoye. I was like, how much did you spend on Omoye? I mentioned the amount. He said, that money is plenty. Okay, I'll give you money to produce a Yoruba film. And I said, how much? He now told me. When he told me the figure, I was like, Yeah. He now said, hold on. Do you have any director of choice? And as at that time was when Orwell, had approached me because
I
we met
was
on an English set.
coming to say, tell us about, but don't worry, you can just go
Yeah,
in.
we had met on an English set, I think on Nai Police Station, one, English series back then. And she was like, wouldn't you like to feature on Yoruba films? Because my mom had been on my neck for the longest. I said, okay. Okay, I could give it a try. I'm like, okay.
Kilele.
And she was like, okay, if she, gets any role, she would, invite me. I think she invited me for one cinema movie back then, myself and Bim Bolanle Ninalowo, back then. Now, fast forward to when Uncle Begano called, I said, okay, this morning, I said, okay, pick a director of your choice, because Owa just spoke to me about it. And I said, okay, I know one. And as at that time, truly, that was the only person I know as a director. And I said, okay, I have one. Owa said, give her this money to produce you a Yoruba film. At the top of my head is like, really, Kiri, this money is small. But, I told her, in fact, when I was giving her, like, don't you think this money is too small? He said, we'll manage it. Don't worry, we'll find a way around it. I remember I was also telling her, like, okay, she should send me how she should do a breakdown and send to me, because, where I'm coming from, there's usually a breakdown for everything, She was not like, breakdown? So, I sensed that on, like, okay, I think this didn't come out right, and, we'll let go. Eventually, she sent it though. When I saw it, and I saw what everybody
collected,
I was like, God damn it.
This
is like,
am I going to stay here like
no, this? I don't think I want to stay here. Somehow, we did Ibiayo. That was the title of the film then. And Ronke Odusoya wanted to produce 3 movies, like shoot it at the same time. She wanted to use Femi Adebayo as a lead on one, Oduadekola lead for second. I think One Spirit touched her and said she wanted a new face to play lead on the 3rd script. So Orwell was our consultant at that time. I was like, I have this guy now he's good. But to me, he will deliver. And I said, okay, is he good? Orwell, hey. My sister said, she'd be like, oh my God, FVCA. I was like, if I talk about FVCA, jokes on the side. And it now got to negotiation part. When Orwell called me and I said, give me XYZ amount. They said, Oh, don't go and borrow away and allow me. Kill shale. And I was like, let me show. If you don't give me. So Orwell was not like, thank God bless Orwell for me.
Amen.
Orwell guided me into this part, totally. God bless her. Because, she wasn't saying it in a very rigid way. She was just like, they don't really pay here, but don't worry. You find a way around it, with time, things are going to, fall into places, So I said, the amount I said I was going to collect, they said, they cannot pay that amount. Me too, I thought I cannot do it. So she was one playing the mediator. I don't know how she was conveying the message, but she must have conveyed it in a very pleasant way to them. And eventually she was not like, okay, you're traveling. As at that time I was traveling to London. Okay, you're traveling to London now. When are you coming back? I told her. They said, okay, maybe they will work. They wanted to shoot that movie first, before shooting others. Then I said, okay, fine. They will start with the first 2 with the big giants and do the last one. That, okay, am I sure I would return on the date I said I was going to return? I said, yes, I'm sure I will. And I said, okay. And I said, if they will wait for me, I'll reduce the money. I was the one doing shakara. I said, if they will wait for me, I'll reduce the money. I'm sure we did not convey it like that. So if not, they would not get somebody else. Who I be?
Who are you?
But I had this kind of confidence in myself as at that time, just because I won AMVC. Like, okay, you say you don't be go. You say you don't carry you. I was telling myself like, Baba, you don't try, but because I love the job, of course, I did humble myself where I supposed to humble myself, So, long story short, I featured in Pandora's Box.
What's the title?
Pandora Box.
Okay.
Iporuru. And simultaneously, Ibiayo and Iporuru was released almost
Almost.
back to back at the same time. That gave birth to the Rotimi Salami
Salami.
everybody wants to see in the Yoruba industry. And there was a day, or rather, a certain period of my life, because I realized that ever since I started acting in Yoruba movies, like 4 months down the line, I get jobs every day. From that day till this moment, I get a job every day, except for the days I don't want to work. You know, and I was asking myself that, God, I beg how did they get this job? Because it's not a place where I know people, you know, before I started, you know, and I keep getting jobs. You know, this was me talking to God, like, God, I don't know. I don't know how you did it do. God wanted to give me a response. I was on a set someday and I went to ease myself, you know, behind the building. And I heard, you know, 2 ladies conversing. And they were like, but I wrote to me, I go, woman, babu boy shiri, mo like won gan, won kin gberaga, won kin ṣe kinní kan. Aisha yi, èmi ni mo sọ fún àǹtí pé kinní pé kí wọ́n pè wọ́n. The other one saying that, no, èmi náà sọ fún wọn ẹni báyìí pé iṣẹ́ kan tó fẹ́ ṣe kinní pé nígbà tó ní pé kí n dárúkọ àwọn actors tó fẹ́ lò pé èmi mo forúkọ wọn kalẹ̀. Guess what? These ladies, maybe if they're watching now, they remember they had that conversation. And I heard that. And I wanted to know the people talking. I came to the front of the building. I was watching that room to see the people that will come out from the room. Guess what? The 2 ladies have this conversation. One of them was assistant makeup. And the other one was like someone who came to assist assistant makeup.
Assistant to assistant.
So if you want to say in the real context of filmmaking, you might probably assume that they are not important. But they were the one recommending me for roles. A lot of people, you see, that day I shed tears in my car. I shed tears like, God, you just gave me an answer
to this question.
That's how I take the one. So tell me why I no go day yama yama.
Yeah, you're just.
You understand? Why I no go day? Why would I want to feel like I'm Rotimi? I'm super bigger than anyone. No, because you don't even know who is bringing the next deal to your table.
Yeah.
You understand? You know. So as the spirit leads me for me, you get. I see you. You're human. I respect you.
Yeah.
Either young or old. So I would say I just want to be Rotimi.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that I'm in a position of, you know, celebration. I mean, I'm being celebrated by all. But I also want to celebrate every person I come across in my life. You know.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that with me, Rotimi. So I have 2 more questions before I let you go. Okay. And the first of it will be, how did you meet your wife?
On set.
On
the set of Dear Mother.
So she was acting?
Yes.
But she's not been acting? Not really like that.
She's actually a thespian. I mean, she even studied that in school from Unilag. She's not been acting.
From Unilag?
Yeah, from Unilag.
Wow.
She's not been acting because we agreed on that.
How?
Like I said previously, that years past, I have envisioned the kind of home I want to have.
Okay.
And in that picture, my mother was there for us, and that shaped us a lot.
Okay.
So I'd wanted a wife that will be there for us as a mother.
Rotimi.
Let me finish. Until my kids get to a certain stage, you know, a certain age, then she can come back.
Okay, we're going to talk about this. Oh, you don't think that decision is selfish?
I can call it selfish.
Okay.
But it's a positive one.
Yeah.
In the sense that I want to shape the life of our kids properly. Because if we are not there 100%, if my wife is an actor 100%, I want her to be a superstar too. It means that she's going to be super busy. I am going to be a superstar too. I'm going to be super busy. We are going to both be super busy. Who takes care of the home front? That will suffer. And that's we punishing the kids. And we do not want that. We are raising kings and queens.
Yeah.
And to do that, we need to nurture these kings and queens to help them shape their lives.
So at what point is she allowed to be back in the industry?
She started.
She started already.
Yeah, I mean.
So what age did you agree on for the kids?
We did not agree on any specific age.
Okay.
I mean, the moment we realized that, these kids, they
They're
know they are
doing
right
well
from
on
the
their
year
own.
on their own. Yes, I mean, she begins to create our time. Then I also do not want my wife to, of course, go through what I went through.
Yeah.
So if she's coming in like a boss.
She is
so
actually.
yeah, so I am currently on a project, Killer & Co, and she's playing a sub lead.
Okay.
So and in time to come, you get to see more of our stuff.
So it took you like 10 years.
Well, since the past 2 years, on and off, she's been doing them on and off, so yeah.
So it took her like 8 years.
That's like 8 years, yeah. The truth is, you know why I will not naturally want to misbehave or take that for granted, because that's a huge sacrifice from my wife.
Yeah, I know.
A very big one. If we flip table, I won't do what she did. Yes, and I tell her all the time. And I give her kudos for that. That
Well done.
you've done something I cannot do. Accepting to do this with me. Jaku me.
We know.
I mean, so it takes God, to place certain people in your life to help you shape it. I'm not a organized person.
We know.
But you see, the people that God placed in my life, they are super organized. So they always help me. They guide me. So that's why I would not take the women in my life for granted. Even the men in my life, yeah. But most especially the women in my life. I won't take them for granted.
You before I go to the last question, you mentioned about you want to talk a little bit more about your relationship with her.
Oh, when I'm my girlfriend now.
Hey, Chebi.
And I'm my girlfriend now. No, I will tell what they call me that.
My
babe.
Our babe.
Our babe.
That's another joke in our lives.
I love her, Sha.
Sha.
She's a beautiful soul.
Oh, good.
I see that, humans can be perfect, in everyone's sights.
Yes.
You get the same way we're complaining about this current administration that, oh man, they suffer. Trust me, some people, they enjoy.
That's right.
So it's not the same in the eyes of everyone. So it depends on how close you are to Orwell for you to know how sweet a person she is. See, I'll say something today. She might not be happy I'm saying this, and I don't even know if I'm supposed to say it, but God placed Orwell in my life to protect me from a lot of things.
I know.
From a lot of things. People might not understand. Words might not be able to express it for me, but I know that the day God say, oh yeah, meet this boy, it was for a reason. She has fought many fights on my behalf, and she's still fighting it. And guess what? Even me not the fight for her.
She doesn't care.
She don't care. Not like I don't fight for her, but I cannot even match up the energy.
No.
I mean, when you talk about her, you say she's done something outside. I may want to be very diplomatic about it with my response and all that, but go say anything about Rotimi. Go and say anything about Rotimi. She go tear body for there.
No.
So tell me when God has given you that kind of person. Sometimes I call her my mother. Sometimes I call her my sister. Sometimes I call her my aburu. People do not understand. Friends have asked me like, how far? Una dey knack. How
Hey,
far? Yeah. So my response to them is, what do you think, Papa? You think so with the knack? If you think so with the knack, and also now. You know, at some point, some people are like, I think he likes older women. I like older women. Because you see, older women, I don't know, maybe because they have more experience, you know, maybe because they've seen life, you know, they are the ones that can advise you. They love you, they advise you. They fight your fight too. Younger ladies, trust me, because they never get that much of experience. I'm not saying not all young ladies do not have experience, but you know, because of lack of experience, sometimes you know they don't handle things well. I've had older women who will come to me and be like, "I love you." I'll be like, "I love you right back." Can we be an item? And I'll be like, "No."
Item kini item semabi.
I'll be like, "No,
No.
Let's be friends."
Item.
Because in all fairness, you know, for anyone I really like to, I want to be your friend. I really want to keep that friendship because as friends, we will last longer.
Yeah.
You know, than being an item. If we don't, hello, quarrel, emotions go enter. We go quarrel.
I get.
You go one day seek for attention. A meeting with the badge.
But sorry.
Mo mọ nǹkan tó fẹ́ sọ.
Bikin mo fẹ́ sọ.
Gbẹ̀mí mo là ń kílù àbí kí ni Yorùbá máa ń pè.
Mo fẹ́ ni you that you don't have sense.
Débi akílù náà kan.
This episode is just going to be like that.
You know, so I feel the presence of Owa in my life, you know, God sent her into my life for a purpose. And she did that job. You know, and she's still doing it. You know, so God bless her. God bless her.
Our buru, our friend,
yeah,
our
so
sister,
my baby.
We love you. Orwell is just one person that you need in your corner.
I swear, if you have just one Orwell.
One! No.
Pray to have one Orwell.
No, she's just that woman you need to have in your corner. Yeah, we all need an Orwell.
We all do.
Okay, before I go to my last question again, sorry, my Beno. What's the craziest rumor that you have ever heard about yourself?
I say, I did not call her. That's the craziest rumor I've heard. Say, when I did not.
Oh, well.
And guess what? I don't ever come out to say we know the knack. Me not bad. If you ask me, I'm like, what do you think? You think we're knacking? Okay. You know, the first time that ever happened, Orwell called and was like, hello, Rotimi. Ask me that, what was my response?
I can imagine what you said.
I was like, She now said, which one is I said, so if they said it didn't call are you bothered? She now said, Emma Womoti, I'm worried from Betori marry. You know, I was like, I don't care.
Ew.
People should say whatever they want to say. That's the fact. If I come out to tell you that I'm not doing it, will you believe me? No. So believe whatever you want to believe. I don't care.
Wow.
The only person that I owe explanation is Aboki.
Yeah.
So, and as long as she's good with me dating her, I date them. Oh yeah. Kill yourself. You know, so that's like the biggest rumor I've heard about myself. And guess what? I'm not bothered.
You're not bothered.
I'm not bothered, you know. Because they don't know what she do for my life.
Now, so with everything she's doing, you can call it dating, so it's fine.
You understand? You can call it dating. And if we quarrel for a year.
Hey! You don't want to see these two fights. That's when you will not see her way. Keep quiet. Shomoge, you are rooting me a buru. Uti buruju. Can any little thing, you will see, oh well, she'll be ranting in and out, and after a few minutes, it's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone.
I mean, that's it. Y'all switched.
But in that minute, well is everywhere. Somebody will just come in now. I know where we.
It is only aware that
she'll be. Shumoke, what's me? Shumoke to so. Omoke ode long so. And when you dey sọ̀rọ̀ mi fún kudeja, kudson kokon. Ode, one ke always she could judge. Hey, kilo. Ode ma binu.
Because it go the thing go
no, I don't you joking.
Oh God.
Oh well, we love you. You're
love
such a beautiful
we love
soul.
We love you. Sometimes we will be like, how are you coping?
How am I coping?
Kiss. Okay. You know, but the thing is, you know, I mean, knowing all well, has taught me a lot as well too with, relating with people. You know, I don't know. I don't think I've met anyone as sweet as she is.
She's
To be
actually,
honest,
yeah.
if she's in your corner, like you said earlier,
Yeah.
more you're good to go.
I know. God bless you all well. So lastly, I'll ask you, what has life taught you? What have you learnt with your story?
Be you always, and don't stop improving yourself.
Yeah.
Also, know that people grow, and when people grow, people are bound to change. When people change, definitely you won't get same energy at some point. Learn to take people for who they are and prioritize your peace of mind.
Okay, so that one is important. Trust me, that will be my take home today. Be yourself, prioritize your peace of mind. If you don't give yourself, nobody would give you. So that will be my take home today. You can take yours. All right, Rotimi, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun. I know I was. I beg, get up. Sorry.
Okay.
I know I was very I know I've been very, very unprofessional with this, but I asked you before. If you're just watching from the middle and you start saying, what kind of interview is this? Please, Emma Binu, go and watch it from the beginning. I usually say it when it's going to look like this once in a while. So I know so I knew it was going to be like this. So please bear with us. I'm sure you had fun. I'm sure you enjoyed yourself. Timmy, this token is for you.
I want to know how much they inside this thing. Every time they give everybody this thing, they count. Give me a one count.
No counts now.
No count.
Please behave yourself now.
Okay. Wait, say what's it be the name? Stockfish. There inside this thing where they give it. When they come up, I smell stockfish.
Stockfish.
You people, have you been to Biola store? Or Morishirishi? Would they say good? Wait, how many things did they say for this place?
No.
This.
Wait.
I entered this place. I saw like 5 businesses. I said, Ibola to Jasi.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Don't count it now. Count it.
But you don't have a count, Abi?
I know. Maybe it's me. But please don't do that. Don't embarrass your friend.
I will not. I will.
Thank you. Inside the car. And see me now.
Wait now. I want to see. Okay. Another if they give us $1.
Okay.
If not $1 now, plenty like this now.
You don't reach me that. You don't be Dangote.
Wait.
Make you just go and do the finally.
I want to say studio.
Just go do the finally next. This is also for you to say thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Amen. You know.
Thanks for having me, darling.
You're welcome. All right, guys. This is where
I know maybe say they go say they help me kind of put for motor now.
You know, go see I make. I told you, guys, this is where I'll be saying goodbye. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Thank you for watching. Have you seen my movie, Rotojomi? Rotimi, do you have any movies showing right now? Please tell them your YouTube channel so they could follow you.
If they say we don't remember to do this thing, we'll call record them separately.
I'll put it
inside. Okay, guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Salamis TV.
The Salamis.
And as in our family name we use. If not for my sake, for the sake of those beautiful, your own baby. That's how money. Help us subscribe to The Salamis TV. We have lots of movies there. More are coming.
Yeah.
And watch out for Kilanko. It's a big project, and we're hoping on God and counting on you guys too. To help us push when the time is right. Watch out for Kilanko. My name remains Rotimi Salami.
Yes.
I love you guys.
Yes. His Instagram handle is Salami Rotimi, right?
Yes.
So in case you have not followed him on Instagram, please do.
And for those people who won't give me money, I hear say they don't open plenty fake accounts for my name. For every one of you, people say they don't collect money from, not be me. Oh. In fact, God punish all those people because now we they work. Now then they open fake accounts. Fake accounts don't they reserve? It looks more original than my own original account.
You know they
on Facebook.
Yes, they hacked my account on TikTok, and then I have many people impersonating me, and they post more than I do. They probably have more followers
and engagement,
more content than I do.
So please,
okay.
If you want me to drop my account details, people should just come to my DM. If you come and start with hi, I feel no answer. But if you just start with drop your account details. Who are me not to respond?
Shebi, you see him, Abi. Shebi, you see him. Am I lying? I lied not. Okay, guys, whatever thing you're doing, put God first, be determined, and stay focused. So, like, come your way, same time on the same channel next week by God's grace. I love you. Keep being you. God bless you all.
Talk to be, share your experience.